Hey everybody, welcome to Chapter Review, where we take a deep dive into the layers, tensions, and truths of Nathan McCall's novel Them. I'm your host, Ryan, and today, breaking down Chapter 18, a pivotal moment that is both quiet and explosive in its own way. This chapter doesn't just move the story forward, it holds up a mirror to the emotional weight and contradictions of gentrification, race, and power in America. Segment 1, Setting the Scene. Let's start with a brief recap. Chapter 18 slows the pace and zooms in on tension. Not the loud, dramatic line, but the kind that creeps in through silences and stares. Barlow's discomfort around his white neighbors continues to fester, especially with Sean and Sandy Gilmore. At this point in the book, Barlow has built an uneasy rapport with Sandy, but in this chapter, the interaction between them starts to feel like a balancing act between politeness and resentment, curiosity and cautious distance. There's a fence, literally and symbolically, that defines much of this chapter. Sandy mentions it casually, but for Barlow, it's more. It's loaded. It represents separation, ownership, and a sense of intrusion. Segment 2, Digging Deeper. Here, we'll go over some of the themes and literary elements that were found in Chapter 18. Number 1, it's the most obvious of them all, is the theme of gentrification. The fence in this analogy, while Barlow and Sandy are talking, isn't just wooden nails. It's a boundary between two Americas. On one side, old black Atlanta, rooted in history and culture. On the other, newcomers who bring change that feels less like progress and more like erasure. Race and silence. First, notice how much goes unsaid. McCall has masterfully used subtext to show how politeness becomes a mask. Both Barlow and Sandy are speaking, but they're not communicating. The interactions are quiet power struggles, full of implications, trying to suss each other out, trying to almost rip the mask off of the other one. The symbolism in the fence. Classic literary move, in which the fence represents safety for Sandy's family, but for Barlow it's rejection, a microaggression in physical form. Sandy might not mean a fence, but the structure says stay out or stay away. Narrative tone. McCall's prose in this chapter is intimate and tense, where in Barlow's head, hearing his inner conflicts, it's not a fight scene. It's the emotional weight of being in a space that used to be yours and slowly watching it slip away. And here we are with my final thoughts. Why Chapter 18 matters. Chapter 18 might seem small in the overall narrative, but it has a huge message. It's about space. Who owns it? Who controls it? Who feels at home in it? McCall doesn't give us an easy answer. Instead, he gives us Barlow, trying to hold on to dignity in a place that's changing around him. Whether you're from a neighborhood like Randolph Street or you're the one moving into one, this chapter makes you stop and think. Are we building communities, or are we building fences?